What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 33 of our Wolves career mode, and today we currently have 3 games on the docket. We'll see how things go depending on transfers and stuff. We are in January, but 3 games here: Nottingham Forest, Brighton, and Aston Villa, and 3 winnable games. We're 2 points back of Manchester City, 1 point back of Tottenham. 3 games that you feel we need to win. We're going to have, as you can see in February, City, United, Paris, Chelsea, and then Bournemouth, and then Arsenal, Paris. So we're kind of getting into that area now where these are games you ought to try and get points for before you come across these humongous games going. But we're also going to move through January a little bit slowly as an Bully. What is this? They're prepared to pay 21 million for Willy Bully. It looks like we are going to move him on. Frankfurt's been retracted. We're going to accept this Willy Bully one. And it looks like he'll be going. They offered Odriozola and 1.6 million for Connor Cody, which is probably a good deal if we needed a fullback. We don't. Otherwise, that's probably a really good deal. Even just for straight money purposes, that's probably a really good deal. But we're getting rid of one center back right now, as more offers are coming in for Den Donker. And Frankfurt are comfortable paying 21 million as well for Willy Bully. So we're going to accept that, and he can have the choice of where he goes. We're going to reject both offers for Den Donker, though. Den Donker will not be going anywhere. He's the perfect player for me. He's really good, number one, and then he plays in 2 positions where he's the third option or the second option. It's a really good thing to have, especially when you're competing on so many fronts like we are this year. But we're eking closer to that Forest game, and it looks like we're going to have to find another center back to bring in. Leicester have offered a deal in for Nuri. That is not going to happen. Let's reject that. Strange offer, but he's our fullback here, and he will not be going anywhere in terms of anything. He's just not leaving. But we're going to be playing a very, I don't want to say an easy game, but a game you feel we ought to be going at in terms of grabbing the win. As Bully has been sold, and he chose Leipzig, which is fair enough, as you'd expect. So at the moment, in terms of center back, we'll look at it as we move into this Forest game. We are probably going to need another option. We have Connor Cody, Coop Miners, Den Donker, and Saiz perhaps. But we can also play Marçal there. Probably can get through the rest of the season with those. But getting another center back in to grow perhaps is probably the best option. But let's jump into this Wolves Forest game. We're going to make a couple changes. We have a game midweek against Brighton, and this, as I said, one of those games we feel we can probably get a result out of. So we'll bring Podence in, Fabio Silva, Nuri can have a go, Rene Adelaide, anyone else. We'll bring Vitinha also into the side. Anything else? We can bring Gibbs White onto the bench. We'll probably bring him in ahead of Johnny. And then Hoover can also grab himself a start. So let's jump into this. Wolves, Nottingham Forest. Let's go. There's a bit of space here for Guendouzi. Finds a good ball out there to Rene Adelaide. And Rene Adelaide's going to run in behind, and he sees a really good ball out to Traore. And Traore can clip that back post, and there he is! Oh, what a save! Can we get the rebound? No, we cannot. Fabio Silva in the spot to head it home, but an excellent save from the Forest goalkeeper. And luckily, for them at least, it stays 0-0. Can't quite get a touch on that. Nice played back inside. He's turned well with it. Slides a good ball in there to Carvalho. Can we get a touch? Not quite. Oh, he's managed to turn inside there, and there's space for him. Oh, what a finish. He's just gotten on the inside of Coop Miners. That's an excellent finish, too, and he's magic, this lad. He can run right through the board. It's a good finish. it's a really good finish. He turns here, gets a little bit lucky, and then we just try running toward the ball. He does well to hold everyone off, turn inside, and it's an excellent, excellent finish. And Carvalho gives a 25-minute lead to Nottingham Forest. And Forest won a second. Push him all the way back, though. Nice defensive work, though. Forest worked themselves out of it a little bit. And they're coming forward, and... oh, no way I haven't gotten to that. Oh, come on. 2-0. And this is not going to plan, is it? 35 minutes gone. Forest have extended their lead. What in the world? I really thought I had this here. He's just been beaten to it. Step inside and then peel back. He's just not gotten to it, has he? Connor Cody, not quick enough to get to that. I know exactly what I wanted to do, and I did it. He's just not quick enough to get up to it, and that is a disappointment there. And on 36 minutes, it's 2-0 to Forest. And not been a good start here. Though this comes out to Traore. Tight angle. He goes for goal, and oh, just drags it wide. Nicely taken. That gets clipped forward. Back inside, Guendouzi. That's a really good ball out there to Fabio Silva. And the goalkeeper's come out. Oh, it's a good save. Oh, he's come out there into the gap. Tried to take it off into that space where he left it. He hasn't there. And it comes to Puddence, though. And Puddence finishes. And right before halftime, we've leveled it. That should be the last kick of the half. No, we haven't leveled it. We've gone 2-1 behind. We've pulled one closer. We're back in it at least. It's a good finish from Puddence. An excellent save the first time around from Fabio Silva. He just gets unlucky as we continue to move it around the box. And eventually the ball comes into Puddence, who I thought might have been offside for a second, but he's done well. And it's an excellent finish from the little winger. And with the last kick of the half, it's 2-1. Here comes Rene Adelaide up the pitch. Out wide here is Puddence, and he's all alone. And he's onside as well, and Puddence is going to race into the box. Clip it back. Excellent ball in, and there's the header. It's 2-2. And we've leveled it up here. It's a good header, but all down to Puddence, his pace, and an excellent, excellent cross in. It really is. Goalkeeper kind of rooted to the spot. And he just gets well above the defender. Defender doesn't even really jump. It's almost a free header for Fabio Silva. And it's 2-2. And we need one more goal to turn it all the way around. 57 minutes gone. Nice play. There's a lot of space right down the middle there. Oh, he's done so well to turn, but Koopmeiners does well to go the other way. That is not a good ball across. That's a really bad ball across, and it's... oh, my God. Forest take the lead again. 3-2. Carvalho again, but this pass is unbelievably awful. I know we're forcing it out here a little bit, but Jesus, that was not good. It's one ball in, he's through. It's a good finish from him. It's his second of the game. It's 3-2 now, and we got a little bit to do to just grab a point. Not too long left. Does well to hold off the challenge. Here's Silva. Out wide here to Lucas. And Silva's made a really good run here. And it's going to come to him. And it's Silva. That's a great save. Oh, really tight angle. Could not quite find the back of the net there. There's 2 minutes to go as well. Can we grab it? We can. We need a late goal here, surely. Connor Cody doing well. Slip it out there to Silva. And oof, just taken away from him. Nicely done here, and we need to get the ball off them. Oh, come on. Put a foot in. Oh, he's done well to step, and that's probably going to do it. And this is not a loss we thought would be on the schedule. A little bit too confident before the game, and it finishes 3-2. A couple mistakes on our end, and Forest grab a big win for themselves and give us a bit of a dent along the way. Not ideal as City win. I don't see Arsenal or Tottenham on there. They hadn't played. I think they were at the bottom, but a big opportunity there to grab 3 important points. With the schedule we have coming up, we can't really drop games like that. And Tottenham lost their game, which means we're one back of them, but the gap between us and Manchester City has grown again. It's back out to 5. And the gap between us and Chelsea is not very high. Us and Man United, it's a 3-point gap between us and 5th. That is the gap we need to be looking at. Not ideal. We're going to have to get Dunker in here, I think. Saiz, I guess he can play there, but everyone else is fit, and I don't want to mess around. We need to win this game. Let's jump into it. Brighton Wolves. Let's go. Saiz. One more. Nicely done. Clipped into Jimenez, and the run's being made there by Saiz. And it's Saiz here. Can he score? Great finish. And it's Saiz, who wanted to play today. We weren't playing him as center back. We moved him into midfield. And that has been paid off very, very quickly. 1-0 the score, and we've taken the lead. It's an excellent finish. He's just kept his run up. Nobody went with him. Center back missed the interception. An excellent, excellent finish from the midfielder. And it's 1-0 on 20 minutes. Nicely done. And Jimenez is making the run here. Can Jimenez get to this? He can. He gets there ahead of the center back. Cuts back inside. Brilliant from Jimenez. Good save. It's excellently done from the center forward. Just couldn't quite beat the goalkeeper after all that. Steps inside. Finds Lucas. One more back to Jimenez. He does well to hold off. And Jimenez, can he get back through the gap there? And Jimenez, can he get there? He can. Good save. He got there. I didn't think for a moment he would. He's managed to beat the center back inside. Decent save, though. Decent stuff here from Brighton as they look to get back into this game. It's a good turn from Mateta. It's a good save. Really good turn from Mateta. Couldn't quite beat Patricio, though, at his near post. And that header came in. That guy went through me. And the header goes over the bar. He's going to try and lead the break here. Steps back inside. Here's Neves. One more. Out wide here to Traore. And Traore, can he get it to Jimenez? He can. Brilliant ball. There it is. It's a lovely counter-attack. It's 2-0. And Jimenez and Traore combining to extend our lead. It's a lovely, lovely counter-attack. Gets behind the defense, Traore. Played out to him. And then Jimenez just wants it more. Gets there ahead of the center back. He's quicker. Ball comes into him. It's a really good first-time finish into that lower corner. Excellently done, and it's 2-0 on 54 minutes. Nice ball out there. Here's Traore. Slips it back to Semedo, and now we have plenty of men forward. And that's a good ball out there. And does so well. Oh, no, I've pressed the button one too many times as Traore gets to it, and it's a decent save. Nice turn inside. Oh, good movement. And now can Brighton find the finishing touches. Nice play here. Oh, it's a really good turn. Get a touch onto it. Not enough to get it away. And he's just kind of moving the ball back and forth. What an absolute pain this is. They keep on coming. Oh, it's a nice ball in there. It's a really good turn. He's into space. There's one back. God, that was annoying, wasn't it? And he's the one who finishes it off. He was the one messing around with it. And he's the one who finishes it off. Brighton pull one back with 13 minutes to go, and he goes running off into the distance. Get back into position. It's a really good bit of football there. But it's just the drag backs and the turns. They're ridiculous in this game on this difficulty. And they find a way to pull one back there. 12 minutes to go. It's 2-1. Can we hold out? Traore back inside. And Jimenez making a good run here as well. And Jimenez, can he find this ball across? It's an excellent ball. Neto takes it down. That's game over. What a take from Neto to seal the points here in Brighton. It's a lovely, lovely take from Neto. This is a great cross as well from Jimenez. Just clips it back post. Great take off the chest. What a touch. And then hits it first time as well. It's excellent, excellent stuff from him. What a finish. And that is going to take us across the finish line. A result we needed. Decent result, sure. But a result we definitely needed. As Traore's on it here. And there might be another. As Traore goes, there is another. It's harsh on Brighton, this scoreline. But in the end, deserved winners, I suppose. And Traore is just too quick. You cannot leave him that space. Bernardo, I believe, who's at left back. He's just not quick enough. 4-1 is going to be the final score here as we come away with the 3 points and hopefully move ourselves a little bit away from 5th place. That is the goal, as Chelsea win their game, so that's not going to happen. Leicester win their game as well. And the gap does not open up like I would have liked, but it is just what we have to deal with, isn't it? Saiss, happy that he got to play as we move forward. And as you can see, Derby have popped up in the cup, so that is going to be the 3rd game by the looks of it. I think we're just going to play this Derby game, maybe do any other transfer stuff we have to do next episode, as we have the FA Cup here. And hopefully we can go forward in it. So let's jump into this. Of course, holders of this cup, we would like to advance further on. The championship opposition here. We'll make a couple changes. We have a center back. We're going to play Marçal today. He hasn't played in a while. And then we can have Vitinha start. He's starting to get a little bit happier, Vitinha, as we play him a little bit more. And Gibbs White can have a start as well. And there's one more I'd like to start. Keanu Hoover. And then Neto is probably a decent shout for a start as well. So let's jump into this. Wolves Derby. Let's go. Then Dunker. One more forward, Fabio Silva. Out wide here, one more time. Here's Traore. And Traore's racing away. Traore can slip it in. Nicely done. Oh, he's got to finish. It's Den Donker. It's not exactly someone you want up there to finish off an opportunity like that, but he surely got to get that on target. An excellent chance. Nicely played out here. And here's Gibbs White. And he is racing forward. One more time. Vitinha. Gibbs White. You can play it out there. He can. One more. And there's the run being made by Neto. Tight angle. Oh. Still almost found the back of the net. The young Portuguese. Very, very close. Just went by the post. Played forward nicely. Here's Gibbs White. You can have a turn and a run here. And Fabio Silva's running right through the middle there. And it's Fabio Silva. Lovely finish. As composed as ever, Fabio Silva to grab us the goal. 1-0 the score. It's lovely, lovely stuff. Straight through the middle, really, of the Derby defense. A little bit slow reacting to us coming up the pitch, Derby. And Fabio Silva does excellently there. It's a lovely, lovely finish. And he's given us the lead. 1-0 on 35 minutes. Nice turn. Now there's a little bit of space here for Derby as they push forward. Can't quite get a touch onto that. It's Rooney. Get a touch onto it. Not enough. Nice play here. What a ball. Is he onside? It's an excellent save. He was onside. Lovely ball. That was just a really good pass across, and that one was too. Oh, they pull it back. 1-1 here, the score. They play with a lot of men up front, Derby. And it tells there. It was a really good pass in for the first one. And the second one was just a really good ball as well. We just didn't have anybody on it. Gets clipped back out. One more across. It's good movement. He just gets in front, doesn't he? It's a nice finish as well. 1-1 here on 57 minutes. Slipped across. Nicely done. Here's Silva. Gibbs White. Gibbs White is going to push into space. Played back across to Vitinha. And there's the run being made by Traore. A little bit wide. Can he slip it back in? He can. Still holding on to it. Down by the byline. Pass comes all the way out, though. Back into Gibbs White. Now can we have a turn and gets it through. One more. Back to him. Silva again. Steps inside. Just moving the ball around if we can. Back across. Nicely done. Oh, what a finish. Intricate, intricate football in the box. And that's a great finish from Gibbs White. A lovely, lovely goal. And it was just tight, tight football in the box. Derby have been doing a little bit of that to us. We do it back, and we've taken the lead. It's a lovely, lovely finish, but here it is again. Fabio Silva turns, gets it across, just a clip back inside, and first time, an excellent, excellent finish from the young man in midfield. And we've taken the lead here, 2-1, 13 minutes to go. Gibbs White here on it, and Fabio Silva's going to make the run through the gap. Back to Gibbs White. Guendouzi's making a really good run. Great ball in from Gibbs White. Oh, he's hit the post. Guendouzi so close to finishing this game up. Off the post from the Frenchman. Very good football. Lovely ball in. Just couldn't finish it. Nice tackle. One more played forward. Nicely done. Fabio Silva on it here. Can he slip that through? No. A minute and a half here as Guendouzi almost nicks the ball high up the pitch. Derby need a late goal here. If they want to stay in the competition, it's a really good spot we got into. Managed to not get that, I'm not so sure. And now they've got men here. That's managed to get through him. That's a huge tackle. I'm not sure who that was, but a massive, massive tackle as we give the ball away, and it's another huge block, and he's nicked it off us there. Are you kidding? That should have blown on the kick out. It hasn't. It's come back in. A couple times we got some big touches, and Pitaka puts it away. Not Pitaka. Oh, he was just there, but he's put it away with the last kick of the game. It's a huge block. We turn into traffic. It's a good finish, and Derby have leveled it up here. I'm not so sure what the rules are here. Does this go to extra time? Or is this a replay? It is a replay. I cannot believe that. I can't believe we have a replay here. I really can't. That is... Oh. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I thought the whistle would go on the clearance out. It should have, in theory. But it hasn't. And as you can see, we're 5 points back at City, 1 point back at Tottenham still, but we're going to have an extra game on the schedule now. As the loan offer has come in for Nuri on a short-term loan. That is... Oh, man, that is really, really annoying for what that was. Unbelievable. Next episode, we're going to have Derby again, unfortunately, by the looks of it. We're going to have Villa, then the Derby game, and then Manchester City, depending on how things go at the end of deadline day. We're going to try and bring in a center back on deadline day. We'll see. But for now, guys, that's going to be it. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.